Hello again, everyone. It's Ariel Helwani here with Platinum Mike Perry, who, of course, this past Saturday in Las Vegas picked up a massive win over Mickey Gall. He was the talk of the town. Everyone talking about before the fight, what he was saying, during the fight, after the fight. One of the big stories coming out of the event, and it's great to talk to him again. Mike, thank you very much for the time.
What's up, bro? It's good to be here. You're a nice guy. I be trying to give you a hard time because nobody does.
Mike, my heart was broken. I saw we did this interview. It was a nice interview. You were a little fired up, but I get it. Pre-fight, a lot of stress. And then I see you on some other show and you're taking shots at me left and right. I thought we were boys. I mean,
Hey,
we've been
man,
through a lot.
you, I think you play both sides, bro. Cause I know you're nice and stuff, but you got your job. Like, you got to go fishing, and I mean, just like you're fishing with heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, just you're involving your own face and the thought of you in problems that are just upsetting.
So are you mad at me right now?
No, I'm good. Life is, I mean, I'm just, I feel like I have nothing left to do except fight again. I feel good, so I'd be ready to fight again soon. Team or no team. I watched a little bit. My friend texted me and was like, yo, Cormier and Helwani are talking about you live right now. And I went and swiped up, and I came in where and Cormier was talking about, oh, that's something I don't want to do. And he was like, imagine in the Ponzinibbio fight. And instantly I thought, well, it was like the same case in the Ponzinibbio fight. Nobody was saying nothing in my corner. Nobody had nothing to say in my corner. And the way that I trained for the Ponzinibbio fight, um, a lot of that was how I was thinking this fight was going to be. I was just going to go out and scrap, and I was just going to go off of reaction. And then I see some videos or some people talking about the stand up or whatever, and acting like they think they understood what they were looking at. But Mickey Gall, yes, he did a good job. He was sticking and moving, and he tried to use his reach, and he ran a lot, and I didn't take a step back. For example, Alan Joban, he was saying how uh my stand up didn't look polished and this and that. But I mean, bro, just don't even get me started, bro. I mean, if he wants to fight again, we could do that. And I will end his other career this time. I'll bust his face up. And, I don't, bro, everybody just kind of, they want to sideways talk. Like, they want to be nice to your face or whatever, or like they want to ask a dumbass question and try to be nice about it. But like, I just don't like anybody, bro. They're all seem sideways. They all try to say something that just kind of just want to get to you. They want to ask you questions that it doesn't really matter. Like, nobody's really got nothing to say. You know what I mean? Nobody really has anything to say. So at the end of the day, it's like, let's just fight about it.
Well, I just want to clear up, and then we can move on. I have respect for you. I feel like I've always treated you well. You've always been good to me. And, afterwards, as you mentioned on the show, I texted you after the interview because I would do that. It seemed like you were a little mad. I wasn't sure if you were mad at me or about something else that was going on. So I just wanted to make sure that we were all good. That was it. I was just trying to clear the air and I wasn't trying to, play games or anything like that. I feel like we've always been, we've always kept it real with each other. And so that's why. And when I find out someone's upset with me, I go right to the source. I want to hash it out. I want to clear the air, and then we can move on and have a productive relationship. So I hope that, there's no hard feelings or anything like that now. And I thought you looked amazing on Saturday. And I think what you did, as I said on the show on Monday, was brilliant. Everyone was talking about you going into the fight, during the fight. I mean, I've never looked forward to, in between a round more so than I did on Saturday for your fight. And then after the fight, everyone was talking about you as well. It was great marketing. It was great promotion. That's what this game is all about, right? Prize fighting. You want people to watch you compete. And everyone was talking about you just as much as the main event. So kudos to you, my man.
Well, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I mean, that's
And
the
that's no
goal at the
sideways
end of the
talk.
day.
That's real talk.
Hey, that's the goal at the end of the day. Don't be pointing that gun finger at
Oh,
me,
sorry,
man.
sorry,
Be
sorry, man.
careful where you point that
Sorry,
thing.
sorry, sorry, sorry. My bad, my bad. I was just trying to hammer home the point. Are you surprised at how much? Because look, I know you're mad about the haters and people, but Mike, I don't know if you realize this. A lot of people dig you. Like a lot of people were showing you love, talking about you. The fighters were talking about you. Did you notice all that stuff? The
Bro,
praise that you were getting?
but I feel like if you like me, you can still keep my name out of your mouth, bro. I don't care if you talking about me, bro. My money's on contract to go win the fight, not to do this, not to talk, not to be spoken about. Obviously, I can't stop people from what they want to speak about, but I'm just saying, if you like me, don't try to sit here and act like you understand what you don't understand. Because if I was in your face, you don't understand what to do with me. You don't. Nobody does.
Fair enough. Are you happy with the entire body of work on Saturday? Like, were you happy with your performance?
I mean, I could have and should have gotten the finish. Um, he was good though. He did a good job of he's shown his growth in the sport where he kept his composure in situations. There's that picture of me trying to ground and pound him, and he's got like a calm look on his face to stuff the shots coming in, and he his survival ability in the sport has grown, and he so it's just back to the work for me, and I don't know. I feel like if he would have committed more with combinations rather than a poke and a run, I feel like I'd have been able to hit him with some combos and really would have rattled his head, and probably would have gotten a finish. So, I'm not tripping. I am happy with my performance, and I think with a more experienced guy who will actually try to get the finish. I don't know if guys are ever even going to try to get the finish with me. They're probably going to try to point me. I intimidate the entire welterweight roster. Um, Guys know what's up when they come to fight me because I got power, and I'm trying to take your head off.
Now, what about the experience of fighting in the empty arena and in the smaller cage? Did you like it overall?
Yeah, that was cool, man. I had so much time to think, especially in between rounds. Like it's like I could see the next round in my head with the quiet in the corner. And obviously, the crowd or whatever. But like it's still like the crowd is like white noise most of the time. It's so much going on that it just becomes focused and like so in there it was I heard Bisbing and not what they were saying, just more like oh and then in the corner it was just like I got to calm my heart rate, and um it gave me like energy for the next round, and I could sit there and I was sipping that water and I was thinking about how the next round was going, about what he was doing in the last round, how he's moving side to side, and it was good.
So you can never hear the commentators during the fight?
Not really, no, I didn't hear them.
Okay. Um, Obviously, a lot was made of the fact that your girlfriend was in your corner. How do you think she did as a corner person overall?
Well, she did what I told her to do. Put the ice on my neck and tell me I look good and I'm doing a good job. That's all I wanted to hear, I guess, and that's all I needed to hear at that time. But watching the fight back, um, I could teach her how to tell me other things too. And I've done that before. I've said coaches learn more from coaching me than I ever learned from them coaching me.
Hmm.
So, you know, uh, I'm the ultimate teacher. I'm the master out there, and I can create what I want. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. I would like to just go get some work with some big bodies like Yoel and spar him and see what that feels like. And and then get ready to go fight again.
Since it went so well and you seem happy with it, why not stick with this, with just you and her in the fights? No other people, no other corners.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, bro, I think God is going to do what he wants. I think things go the way they go, no matter how much I try to force or push or move or try to do anything. And he let me go out there relaxed and, kind of, I don't know. I had a peace of mind out there. And like, yeah, it's a good thing. Like, it is. And I could do it again against anybody at any level. I don't care. I could do it again because I don't need anything when I'm in there fighting. I'm gonna let the shots go when I see the shots. Um, which okay, I may have missed some shots, and they were talking about maybe it was the lack of sparring, but the lack of sparring still gave me this like ferocity to want to fight and to get into it, and bless you, I missed shots because I was trying to close the distance. He was moving well. A lot of those misses are pump fakes and setups to angles and into the next shot. So um, I could do it again, but it's just the bodies. And South Florida is on my list. We're going. Um, I know guys down there. There's good bodies to work with down there. I've known Dean Thomas for years. He shouted some stuff out on Twitter or whatever, and my management team is down there. There's guys to work with down there, and then there's other places to go too. We're gonna follow. We're looking to follow the money, and or try. Maybe I'm the money, and I need the money to follow me or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If they called again and said, we fighting in a month, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I got what I need. I'm gonna go outside and start running, do some pull-ups, do some push-ups, go hit a heavy bag, and I'll show up the same way.
So you're ready to go. You wouldn't mind fighting again in August or around that time frame.
I sure wouldn't. I'm ready.
You know who's a name that hasn't really been brought up, but I feel like the build up to the fight would be incredibly entertaining and it would just be a lot of fun for everyone involved and a fun matchup as well. Mike Perry versus Nathan Diaz. What do you think of this?
I think he's a skinny, weak little like Mickey Gall. I mean, I respect what he's done in the sport. Um, he plays the guard game and jujitsu, and he thinks he can box with that little weak ass punches that he's got, little salt and pepper punches. He doesn't stand a chance to hit me hard enough. Um, I'd hit him on the feet, same way Jorge Masvidal did, and I'd play his guard. I'd get half guard, sit on top of him. It'd look exactly the same as the Mickey Gall fight did, to be honest with you. So if you guys like that fight, then yeah, you'll probably like the Nate Diaz fight too, because he's a little more durable. He'll probably try to stand there and box back with me, but my power punches are just I'll sit him down. Everybody knows he's durable, so I'll bust that eye open again. Same. I mean, what can I say? I mean, look, I'm not. That's not hate. I'm not hating on Nate Diaz. He's done things in the sport. He's made money. Good for him, dude. Um, I've always thought I'd beat that guy, and I mean, it's as simple as that. We're talking about one-on-one in the ring fight, and I win.
Is he atop your list or is there a bigger fight out there
They're
that
all
interests
on
you?
my list. I want to fight them all. I'll fight them all. Whoever's next, bro, sign me up. That was the bum championships of the world. Platinum Mike Perry, the best bum on the planet then. And they should have gave me a belt. So let's fight more of these bums for them big chips. Let's go. I got big dollars to get. I'm trying to get to 1 million and then we'll talk about my taxes.
Yeah.